Well, hello, everybody. My name is Sarah, and this is Instacart Pearls of Wisdom. I just finished my high test cup of coffee, Wicked Joe's French from Maine. Love it. And I am getting ready to go. It's 4:30 in the morning, and I usually bathe and get dressed in that order, and then get ready for the day. So this morning, I had such a lovely day yesterday that I thought when I checked in on how's my ratings, that it would be, good news. And it was. The rating didn't go down, but um, wrong item came up and, report fraud. And it was Belgiosio Parmesan. It comes in that pie shaped 8-ounce thing, and you can get Romano, Parmesan, things like that. So it was for an 8-ounce Parmesan. And so I put the little sucker in my left hand and I put my, phone on it and scanned it, and it went through, and they reported wrong item. So I reported fraud. Hello. Now, has that ever happened to you? They ask for a certain item and it scans in. So it's like, done, baby, done. Go away, goes into the done part of your shop. And yet they report it's the wrong item. Well, how does that happen? Right? You want to make my so anyway, I reported it as fraud. I don't know what happens, but it's like, oh God. Well, you know what I'm saying, thinking, feeling, right? So anyway, it was still a nice day and slow. It was a Monday. It was frigid out. Between the wind and the temp, it was about 1 degree. So I suited up, and I have this thing, Raynaud's phenomena, where my hands are just always cold, and sometimes they turn like this yellow crinkly thing, and other times they just turn blue. Other times I can't feel anything. So like with my phone, it's like I can't feel what I'm pressing. So the only things that were really cold on me, and once they get cold, they just, I've got a heated steering wheel, thank goodness. So even with gloves, but I layered up with the other items, and it was a nice day. So then to see that, it's just that frustration that immediately goes through you, and you have so much to say about it, but you're pretty powerless in the whole scheme of things. So anyway, I will bathe and suit up and get out there and do the usual today, and take all my tips, tricks, tools, my 3 T's that have been given to me by either learning the hard way or from watching other Instacart shoppers. And when they do their, the Q&A that the Instacart dude did the other day, I learned stuff I didn't know. It sometimes feels like it might be different. He's on the West Coast. I'm on as far east as I could possibly be on Cape Cod. And sometimes it seems like different things happen. I know for some areas they can start shopping at 7, or they start getting their batches at 7 a.m. or even earlier, sometimes 6. And on a good day, I can get a batch a couple of minutes before 7. So if there's drive time, I just start to head towards it, which is how it was yesterday. It was 15 miles away. And so, I could immediately head out there, and I got there by 7:17 into the store. So, but I did have a nice occurrence yesterday. The lady had her door open, and she wanted to chat and tell me that I'm her most favorite, and that she looks forward to having me do it. And she gave me a 5-star last night and said that, I'm going to continue to do my shopping list for this day of the week in the hopes that I can connect with her. And that was really quite lovely. The Instacart dude was talking about Shipped and how you can get matched up with customers automatically. He says it's a different system. He prefers Instacart, so do I. So we don't have Shipped down here on Cape Cod yet anyway, so it's not anything that I would be tempted to check out. Also, the Whole Foods has Prime and they have the pickup. They don't have delivery. So you could order your foods and then pick them up. The Whole Foods Prime person will come out with your groceries to your designated parking space. But we don't have delivery yet on it. They did have an in-store shopper. One of the criteria was that you needed to be willing to start work at 6 a.m. I almost signed up for it and I didn't. Maybe I will in the summer just as plan B, to do it part-time, a few days a week, have a place to go at 6 a.m. One of the definite pull-ins to that Whole Foods experience is they have 20% off their groceries. And Whole Foods is where I hit for my own personal things. Their veggies are the freshest on the Cape, and they have the best organic selection. And when they have a sale, they really have a nice sale. You get the Whole Foods store sale, plus if you have the Prime membership, you get more off of that. So sometimes it's, coupon sale, and I like that. I don't buy their dry aged, $40 steaks or anything, but when they have a sale on the chicken or the pork, things like that, along with the veggies, I get them. And so it's so funny because sometimes I see the organic, very sad organic foods in the retail stores, and I just think, oh, if you don't mind driving to Whole Foods, dude, you're going to get fresher produce for sure. But I think some of them are upping their game because I did buy an organic cauliflower from Stop and Shop yesterday while I was shopping for somebody else. The person that wanted that cheese wedge. Yeah. And I sit there and I look at the order and I say, yeah, that's an $8 purchase. And if they say it was the wrong item, they know that Instacart will refund them. They won't question them. And wow, that paid for part of their delivery fees. Isn't that, it's a great system. And it works for them. I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't do it, but they do. Anyway, one of the things that I find that is interesting is that, oh God, come back. I can't believe I lost my train of thought. It just went over there around the corner and it's gone. I can see the smoke still coming from the stack, but I can't remember what it was. But they certainly have a good gig and they know it. Oh, I know. When I was doing Uber, which I haven't done for a long time, I might do it again, maybe in the summer, but I still pay $500 more per year for Uber insurance, even though I'm not putting people in my car on my policy. But anyway, one of the things that came up on Uber Eats is a little warning to me, as like, say it was a Taco Bell Kentucky Fried Chicken order. As I went in, they would say, just like an FYI, this customer has complained about missing or damaged food before. And so, they run their scam, they get away with it, but then they let the Uber Eats driver know that. Wouldn't it be nice if Instacart did that for us? Of course, that would be putting the onus of the fraud on the customer, which of course we know, they would never do that, never, ever. And so I kind of, wish they would do it. Caution, this Instacart customer has been known to say missing or damaged items for free food, but it won't, I don't think it'll ever happen, right? So I was thinking about those 1900 Instacart workers that are just going to be, fired, and any of those that joined that union through Kroger, they were the first to go. And it's interesting. When I was 19 years old, I was a little ball buster. Oh, I was. And I was living outside of Boston, and I worked for a truck company. And they were local 25 Teamsters, which is a very rough and tumble union, local. Well, I organized the office. I did. I brought the union in. And so the first thing they did was lay me off. Of course, that's the typical punishment of management, even though, ironically, it was management that said, why don't you unionize? You'll get double pay and all these benefits. right out of the gate. So they laid me off thinking I wouldn't know. And I was told once again by the corporate guy on the slide, hey, you better do something about this because they can't punish you for unionizing or something like that. And it was interesting because, of course, after they laid me off, they had to bring me back and pay me for the time that they laid me off. It was very interesting. So I feel for these Kroger people. I don't blame them for doing it. It's political. I'm neutral about it, but I certainly understand when it comes to the benefits and the perks. I almost did the instant shopper role where you take yourself out of being a full service shopper, but something inside of me just said, I don't know, this isn't going to end well. It's just another job you have to report to and work with people that you may not, get along with. It's one of those same as working in the office things that many of you might have done before. I kind of like the solitude rogue warrior thing about being a full service shopper. I'm sure you guys do too. So anyway, I didn't, and I'm still a full service shopper. I haven't been deactivated. I shouldn't even give air to that, right? So, yep, I'm going to go bathe and get ready and do the day. Oh, so I had a 3-star rating. So I thought, well, I'm just going to call chat. I just want to get rid of this 3-star rating, right? And so I said, are you able to tell me how many batches I have to do to get rid of this 3-star rating? And they said 11. So that's my goal for the week, is to make sure I get those 11 batches done. And it's been so slow that it's not like you can pick and choose and just do little batches just to get those numbers. But, I aim for that every day, but it doesn't happen that way. So we'll see. 11 batches to go to get rid of that persnickety 3-star rating. And it was those asparagus. And I remember listening to one of Jen's videos, and she said she wrapped baggies around those tips and then put them in another baggie. And, they were as like putting it in bubble wrap, right? And I will do the same. And I do the same. So anyway, thanks for watching. This has been Sarah, Pearls of Instacart, Pearls of Wisdom, my little channel. And I'm so happy you're here. Thank you for watching. I'll see you the next time. Bye-bye for now.